picturesque San Gabriel Mountains in the background to look at Dodger Stadium in Los Angeles. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the San Diego Padres and the Dodgers. Hi again, everybody. It's finally here. Welcome to our special opening day edition of Baseball on the Show. I'm joined by Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, as we get set to get things going, it's the pitching that has to be considered one of the strong points on this ball club.
Yeah, and pitching is going to be important for these guys, no question about it. They're only going to go as far as this group right here is going to take them. And to me, it looks like a staff that's capable of getting the job done.
The game's count starting now. It's opening day. It's the show. And it's coming up next. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
Now taking the field, welcome your 2015 Los Angeles Dodgers.
Quickly now, we'll look at the two men who are entrusted with the starting pitching assignment here to begin the new year. More from the guys as this one goes along, but first, let's get a look at the starting lineup for the visiting San Diego Padres, as their manager Bud Black will align his order like this. Getting his final warm-up tosses in, the starter who they'll be up against, as you see his totals there on the right side of your screen. And behind him defensively, the Dodgers will line up like this. Here comes the 1-0. This is up the middle, and it's going to get into center field. It's a two-out hit. And now there's no happier person in the ballpark. Ayala has just recorded his first hit as a big leaguer. And as you'd expect would happen, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
And you know, Matt, nothing can quite prepare you for this kind of moment. Of course, as a player, you always expect to do well. And in your head, you've got a certain idea of what it's going to feel like. But there's quite a difference between imagining how it's going to feel and then actually getting that first hit.
Now Gonzalez awaits the 1-0. And he goes down and gets this fastball and takes it high in the air to deep straightaway center. Ball game! So it's a two-run dinger for Adrian Gonzalez. And with one swing of the bat, this ball game is over.
Looked like he saved his best work here for the final swing. And these guys are certainly amped up as he wins it with a game-winning homer.
fellas. As always, a few guys we could have chosen from, but out of everybody, that's the man who stands out in my book. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no question he was a tough out up there. You see the 3 hits, including a home run. Without him in the lineup, I think this might have been a different story.
MLB The Show's tour of the minor leagues continues as we make a stop in the 16-team Pacific Coast League. Opening night here in this brand new season between the Round Rock Express and the Oklahoma City Dodgers. Hi again, everybody. It's finally here. Welcome to our special opening day edition of Baseball on the Show. Let's take a look at the starting lineup for the visitors here in this one, as their order will read like this. Freddie Garcia will get the ball to face them, and if you're looking for a key to this ball game, it'll be how he fares the first time or two through the order. This is a guy that can struggle in the early going, so a good start is imperative for him here. Quickly a look now at the defensive alignment they'll face in this one. Minor League Baseball now on the show as our road trip makes a stop in the AA Texas League. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the San Antonio Missions and the Tulsa Drillers. Hi again, everybody. It's finally here. Welcome to our special opening day edition of Baseball on the Show. Let's take a look at the starting lineup for the visitors here in this one, as their order will read like this. Rudy Owens is on the mound here to face these guys. He's got the usual assortment of pitches, but keep an eye on him in the early going here. If these guys can get to him early, he does have a tendency to start overthrowing, and from there, that's when the problems usually arise. Quickly a look now at the defensive alignment they'll face in this one. With Adrian Gonzalez due to hit next. Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. And how about that? Dominic Ayala has got himself his first big league round tripper. We'll have to wait and see how many more of these he can mount in his career, but for now, I'm sure he's happy to say he's got his first.
Well, I think that any kid who's ever dreamed about playing this game dreams exactly this: watching the ball disappear over the fence, then circling the bases in a big league ballpark. I'm sure he was practically floating as he jogged the bases. He'll be replaying that at-bat over and over. You know his phone's going to blow up. He's going to be calling his mom, his buddies. Everybody's going to be talking about this one.
Right-hander up to throw. The 1-0. Now it goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. Ball game! So it's a 2-run dinger for Adrian Gonzalez. And with one swing of the bat, this ball game is over.
looked like he saved his best work here for the final swing. And these guys are certainly amped up as he wins it with a game-winning homer.
Here's the first offering. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. And that one's out of here. What another nickel in the merry-go-round. This one is getting ugly. And how about that? Jock Peterson has got himself his first big league round tripper. We'll have to wait and see how many more of these he can mount in his career, but for now I'm sure he's happy to say he's got his first.
Well, I think that any kid who's ever dreamed about playing this game dreams exactly this. Watching the ball disappear over the fence, then circling the bases in a big league ballpark. I'm sure he was practically floating as he jogged the bases. He'll be replaying that at-bat over and over. You know his phone's going to blow up. He's going to be calling his mom, his buddies. Everybody's going to be talking about this one.
And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a cold strike one. Eric, you look at your former employers, the Dodgers, as they enter play here tonight. They come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Yeah, I mean, they're looking like world beaters right now. I don't care what league you're in. Anytime you can put together a double-digit win streak like these guys have put together, playing some great baseball.
Now a swing and a miss on the fastball, then the leadoff man is set down here for the first out of the evening. And with strike three recorded there, he's notched his first career punch-out. You can bet his club is hoping for a lot more of that going forward.
Well, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to be a solid one. Many of the best pitchers at this level have at least one put-away pitch that they can go to in tough situations. So we'll see if he becomes one of those guys as his career goes along.
Here's Anderson.
Or he might not stick around to see another inning.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. And how about that? His first major league hit. There might not be too many more to come, seeing he's a pitcher, so an exciting moment for him for sure.
And good hitting pitchers are a luxury for a manager to have. Not that this one hit is going to prove that he'll be a good hitting pitcher, but some pitchers do take it really seriously. And no matter what the case is, it's pretty cool to pick up a big league knock. I know how tough it is.
The 1-0. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. And he'll squeeze this one for the final out, and the Dodgers will add one more to their winning streak as this ball game is over.
Yeah, just 2 hits were all they could muster off of him. He was in complete control from the start of this game, and he finished it off in style, too.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. And guys, you can't win if you can't score, so there's probably not a whole lot of debate about who'll take home top player of the game honors in this one.
Yeah, he was really overpowering guys out there. Look at the line score. He winds up with 11 strikeouts, and he definitely was a deciding factor in this one. That won't make that guy very happy. Just lay it in there. Probably take it anyway.
First pitch on the way.
Left fielder.
And a good spot for that pitch as it's chopped foul. Here's the pitch. Oh, and he breaks out the hook here. Good for strike 2. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out.
Well, this curveball, it just disappears. And he thinks he's right on it at the plate. Look where it winds up. Completely out of the zone. That's what you want as a pitcher. You want hitters to chase pitches that aren't strikes.
Chris Valaika is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. The pitch. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. And the pitch. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out. Logan Watkins will stand in here hoping to at least put a ball in play here this inning. Pretty well hit deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats, foul. Now here's the pitch. Oh, has him looking silly here. It's 0-2.
And there's number 8. One away.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. So add one more name to the record book here as he strikes out the side on 9 pitches. Back with more on this fine Saturday night following this. Strike 1.
You know, it's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike 1. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
Lined hard to center field. And a diving effort in center, but it's going to skip right on by him. He's around second now, and they still haven't gotten to this thing. He's around third, not done yet. And he will score on the inside the park home run, and that was a gift right there.
And you can pretty much see this starting to set up out there right about when he hit first base. Remember, this guy can absolutely fly. So he just put his head down and he said, I ain't stopping. And he makes it all the way around to score for the inside the park home run. His foot is 0 for 4 out of his mind. He hasn't had the greatest of performances to this point in the game.
Lays out and he makes a spectacular catch. What a way to end this one.
And how about that for putting an exclamation point on a victory? Just a super play there to record the final out with some style.
Now with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 7. First pitch coming. And this is hit well towards the hole. And there's a base hit as that gets through into left. And add one more as this is now a 6-0 ball game. And this is pretty cool, guys. Not only is it his first big league hit, but it's also his first big league RBI. Not a bad way to get your career started, right, EK?
Well, Matt, you're right. He's got a few more firsts to get out of the way, but getting rid of 2 with 1 swing of the bat is a pretty nice place to start. Well, congrats to him on achieving something really special that he's worked very hard for. But when you think about it, very few people in this world can say they have a major league hit under their belt, so it's pretty special.
Casey McGee will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring. Now, meanwhile, this ball's going to get through, and that's a base hit. The throw home. The tag from Grandal, and they get him at home plate. Giants leave a couple. They trail it here 3-0. Lead things off in the home half of the first.
Second baseman.
Hard hit towards center. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
Just an outstanding play out there by the outfielder, and the guy who appreciates it more than anybody is the pitcher, because if that drops in, you're looking at some trouble.
Yeah, it's not unrelated either. When you're going good at the plate, usually means you're being selective and you're not getting yourself out. And when that happens, you'll find yourself in these kind of counts.
Around third, Gonzalez heading home. And the runner will score from first. And he will make it all the way around the bases. It's an inside-the-park two-run home run.
Yeah, and you can sort of sense this one coming. I mean, once this thing hits off the wall and they have a little bit of trouble out there with it, he decides he's just going to keep right on going. And he winds up scoring on the inside-the-park home run.
Yet again, another first-pitch strike.
And it's a big reason of why he's having the success he is. You establish the count in your favor right away, and it just opens up the door to so many more options going forward.
But that'll be off the right field wall. The relay throw.
Come on, get down.
But he is in there with a triple.
Now batting.
So he's into third there with the leadoff triple, as the third baseman's going to come over now and discuss how they want to play things with the runner on third. And this is going to set up an interesting... Whoa, whoa, whoa! They were looking for the hidden ball trick there, and I'll tell you what, it just about worked. Brett. Now the 2-1. Oh, and this is lined into center field. It's down for a base hit. And there will be joy in Tinseltown. The Dodgers are going to walk off winners.
No, it's really hard to believe that you could let a lead like this slip away in the ninth inning. It just goes to show you, you can't take anything for granted in this game. And they come back and win it with a huge bottom of the ninth.
Here tonight, they enter this one off a loss after winning 5 of 7 prior to that.
I just think they were sort of flat in the opener. They didn't play with a whole lot of inspiration, and that was reflected in the final score.
Out of here! She was a wall scraper, but it counts just the same, a home run. Solo shot that time from Chase Utley. And the Dodgers strike first, 1-0.
Boy, this would have been one heck of a play out there in center field. You can see him tracking this ball. He's got it in his sights all the way. And he's not going to miss this by much. He nearly brought it back into the yard. Struggle.
Now the 2-1. Now this is lined into right center. He comes through. Around third and being waved on home. And they're going to walk off as winners here in 12 innings.
Well, you had the sense early on that this one was destined to go down to the wire. And sure enough, these guys are going to pull this one out here in walk-off fashion.
Now from the Lone Star State in Houston, Texas, nighttime baseball from beautiful Minute Maid Park. Tonight, the Stars are out in this minor league all-star matchup between the Texas League's North Division and the Texas League's South Division. Hi again, everyone. Welcome to this minor league all-star presentation of Baseball on the Show. Let's take a look at the starting lineup for the visitors here in this one, as their order will read like this. And there you see the starting pitcher they'll match up against as you look at his numbers on the right side of your screen. Quickly a look now at the defensive alignment they'll face in this one. Another 0-2 home. And he'll check his swing here. Did he go around? Yes, and the ball game is over.
And you can look no further than to the 5th inning to see where this game changed. A huge rally there put them well on their path to this victory.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. So a good offensive showing for these guys, but if we had to pick one player that stood out, that's our man right there. He's our tops player of the game.
And I think, all things considered, this was really a team victory. But out of everybody, I agree, he made the biggest impact out there.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Eastern Division of the Texas League wins this one 10-1. Good night from Houston. He's already 4 for 4. And now K-Rod Francisco Rodriguez is up throwing in the bullpen. Lined hard to center field. And that's going to get down out there. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. Sun's starting to set now over Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. It'll be the youngsters with the chance to shine here. The Futures game between the World Team and the United States team. Hi again, everybody, and welcome into our Futures Game Showcase. Matt Vasgersian with the call. I'll be joined in the booth shortly by longtime big leaguers Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. But first, here's a look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one, as they'll align themselves like this here tonight. And there you get a look at the starting pitcher, whose job it'll be to keep these guys in check. His number is right there on the right side of your screen. Quickly a look now at the defensive alignment they'll face in this one.
Get one pitch to hit in that bat. Sometimes you might not even get that, so that's one he may want back.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. Number 34 is there. Makes the catch and the ball game is over.
Yeah, just an entertaining ball game here all around. And these guys are going to get out of here with a very nice victory.
Offensive show of force in this one. Probably at least a couple of players deserving. But, gentlemen, let's go ahead and give this man the nod as our top player of the game.
Yeah, I think in the end, this really could have been anybody's award. But what the heck? Let's go ahead and give it to this guy. He's as deserving as anybody.
That's a wrap here tonight. Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, you've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Facebook at MLB The Show. The USA team wins it 8-4. Good night from Cincinnati.
Cincinnati, as the Cincinnati Reds and Major League Baseball welcome you to the 2015 Home Run Derby, presented by MLB The Show as part of All-Star Workout Day. Great to have you here. In each round, the contestants will continue to swing until 7 outs are recorded. Up fourth from the National League, representing the LA Dodgers, number 23, Adrian Gonzalez. Making his way to the plate, the fifth and final hitter from the National League, representing the LA Dodgers, Domingo, Ayala. First to hit from the National League here in round two from the LA Dodgers, number 23, Adrian Gonzalez. the semifinal challenger from the American League, number 23, Adrian Gonzalez. He needs one to tie. Number 4 in a row. Representing the National League in the championship round, Adrian Gonzalez. Six outs remain. the champion of the 2015 Home Run Derby, Jose Abreu.
Just off I-70 on the east side of town, a look at Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. Here it's the little guys on the big stage between the International League All-Stars and the All-Stars from the Pacific Coast League. Hi again, everyone. Welcome to this Minor League All-Star presentation of Baseball on the Show. Here's a look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one, as they'll align themselves like this here tonight. Getting his final warm-up tosses in, the starter who they'll be up against, as you see his totals there on the right side of your screen. Quickly a look now at the defensive alignment they'll face in this one. Can't connect here. 0-1. Now here's the pitch. Swinging a high pop-up straight back, though it looks as though he'll have room back there. And that'll do it as he puts the squeeze on that one, and with a whimper there, that will be the final out of the ball game.
Yeah, just an entertaining ball game here all around, and these guys are going to get out of here with a very nice victory.
Offensive show of force in this one. Probably at least a couple of players deserving, but gentlemen, let's go ahead and give this man the nod as our top player of the game.
Yeah, he wound up having just the one at-bat, but stepped into a crucial spot and delivered off the bench. In my mind, that was the turning point of the game.
You've got the power. You've got the respect.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The PCL Stars win it 5-2. Good night from Kansas City. Sun's starting to set now over Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. The 86th Midsummer Classic between the American League All-Stars and the National League All-Stars. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special coverage of the Major League Baseball All-Star Game here on the show. I'll be joined in a moment by Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, but first, let's give you a look at this year's American and National League All-Star starters, as this year fans cast close to 400 million votes online, a staggering number. Final preparations being made down on the field. We've got a fun night in store. It's the Major League All-Star Game on the show, and it comes your way next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
Now taking the field, welcome your 2015 National League All-Stars.
Briefly now, we'll look at the two men named by their managers to get the ball here to begin this All-Star Game. More from the guys as this one goes along, but first, let's take a look at the starting lineup for the American League All-Stars, as Ned Yost has his guys lined up like this. They'll be opposed by the American League's Cy Young Award winner from 2009, the hard-throwing right-hander Zach Greinke. Here's a look now at the defensive alignment they'll have to contend with. Good lead off is second there. Now the pitch. Oh, and this fastball is belted to deep left center field. Does he have enough to get out of here? Yes, a home run. So a three-run shot to left center, and the National Leaguers now lead it 3-0.
That pitcher's got to be thinking, how can I throw a pitch like that in this situation? That thing was so right down the middle, it absolutely got hammered, and he knew it as soon as he let go of it.
And now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Yeah, just an entertaining ball game here all around, and these guys are going to get out of here with a very nice victory.
Final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. And in an all-star game atmosphere like this, it can sometimes be hard to single out one player for an MVP award, but the writers here have spoken as you get a look at our All-Star Game Most Valuable Player presented by Topps.
And I don't know if this was a unanimous selection or not. There's probably some writer out there who disagrees, but he's a worthy All-Star Game MVP in my book. And I think all three of us put his name down at the top of our ballot.
So that's a wrap here tonight. Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, you've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Facebook at MLB The Show. The National League comes out on top, 5-0. Good night from Cincinnati.
He's starting to unravel quickly from a defensive point of view. This is where you need a nice pop.
And hold that thought as this ball gets down for a base hit. And they'll add another as this is now a 5-0 game. And now there's no happier person in the ballpark. Corey Seaver has just recorded his first hit as a big leaguer. And as you'd expect would happen, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
And you know, Matt, nothing can quite prepare you for this kind of moment. Of course, as a player, you always expect to do well. And in your head, you've got a certain idea of what it's going to feel like. But there's quite a difference between imagining how it's going to feel and then actually getting that first hit.
Howie. Here's the first pitch to him. Now he turns on a fastball and sends it deep down the right field line. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. Three-run home run down the line in right as they just continue to pour it on here.
Sometimes, as a pitcher, you just have to challenge guys up in the zone. The only thing is, it just can't be over the middle of the plate. Here he got the fastball up all right, but he didn't get it in. You saw the arm extension there, and this ball gets hit a long, long way.